Okay, guys, I have some good news and some bad news. The bad news is that I may not be able to play until dawn today because my friend hasn't been able to find a copy and mine hasn't arrived in the mail. So unless he finds one in Silkeborg where he currently is, uh, there won't be any until dawn. But the good news is that I then have time to review at least Ranpo Kitan, which is, yeah, it is interesting. It's a good episode compared to like the two previous one, in my opinion, because we find out who the 20 Faces is in this episode. It turns out to be a girl named Chioko who ordered some bad metal because, she basically had like calculated that it would deteriorate at this rate and cause it to basically fall and kill the director and the businessman, the art director and the businessman. And the reason why she wanted to kill them, it was there was two reasons. One, she wanted revenge because they kind of killed one of her friends, and when she then asked them to basically what's called to apologize for having the her friend work like 20 hours a day, even though her health was bad, so it basically deteriorated more. They basically just was like, we never realized it, but you had the perfect body. And then she, in let's say what's called in a basically they promised to apologize to the family and make the conditions, working conditions, better if she wanted to sell her body to them as to use as model for the mannequins. And she agrees because she wants the the family of her friend to have that apology. But she only gets the apology. The working conditions doesn't improve. So this of course makes her angry. But of course it also makes her like very, what you call it, it's embarrassing for her, of course, to have people look at the mannequins because every time they see the mannequins, they are basically like looking at her in the nude because she was the model for it. So she wanted to ensure that not only did the businessman and the art director die because they was basically cruel people, or what's called monsters, demons in human skin. But she also wanted people to find out that the mannequins wasn't something beautiful, basically art. They was like sick, really ugly, because they had cost a person his life and basically caused another to sell a body for basically yeah, for apology, and then was created out of that. And we all and yeah, so I kind of can understand her, but then again, it's kind of sad for Chiyoko. Yeah. Oh, and then there's something brought up later on in the episode that I wonder if that will play out in another episode, a later episode, if that will have an effect because Kiyoshi, she asked, uh, he's a Haiba as the male character that's basically like every when Kiyoshi is in a dress or something, he's like blushing and stuff. Like she was like Kiyoshi was a girl. I wonder still, is Kiyoshi a girl or a guy? Because Kiyoshi has a female voice actor. She looks like he looks like a girl, but yeah, I really wonder because I man, as you can hear, I even want to call Kiyoshi a girl. So I really hope they will answer that soon. But basically, she asked uh, Hibihai that if she was to die, if he wanted to take revenge, and he tells her that. And before you ask, I will calling her. I will say her when I talk about Kibiyoshi because I can't say he. But yeah, basically, he tells her that he won't let her die. He will protect her, even at the cost of his own life. So I wonder if he may have to sacrifice himself for Kiyoshi to uh, survive, or if they had to choose who dies, Kiyoshi or Hasa Haiba, or something, or if the male, male Kiyoshi dies, and then the female that is, like being the one, because it can happen, because of course it could be that she is a girl but sees herself as a boy, but she has to accept that she is a girl in order to save Hashi. That could happen. But yeah, it's not really that huge compared to the final part of this episode, who revealed something. It reveals that Akashi, he has only been in a fight one time in his life, and that was with a guy named Namakoshi, who is been who was the first 20 faces. And we actually find out how 20 faces was created, because 20 faces is actually something, I think it's a program basically created by Akashi and Namiyoshi, basically to trying to solve the issue. And well, let's say it like this: the Akashi, he says that there is a flaw in the variable, but Namakoshi, he says there isn't. So I wonder, what is the flaw? Of course, the flaw could be that it's humans' judgment. So they could actually kill an innocent guy, an innocent person, because yeah, let's say he was accused of being a pedophile, um, but is later found out that he isn't. If he then is killed by 20 faces, 20 faces killed an innocent guy, and that way he is a criminal. And yet, also, by the laws also, 20 faces is a criminal, because when he kills someone, he becomes a criminal. So it's a criminal killing another criminal, and that way, that could be the flaw, but I'm not sure. And yeah, also we find out that all 20 faces after what's he called, Namakoshi uh, is copycat, because I'm not sure if Namakoshi had done some crimes as 20 faces or what, because we see Akashi running to a bridge, and then Namakoshi with the 20 faces mask on, basically burning himself, and that way, yeah, shall we say, making a 20 face a legend. And this also is the reason why Akashi, he wanna hunt down everyone. It's not only to get like a form of, it's not to get revenge, it's basically for his own ego. He wants to stop the 20 faces, because it's kind of his mistake, because he helped Namakoshi create it, so he want to stop it. And that's actually really interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the next episode. Shouldn't it be out today? But then again, not sure if I can handle to process that one, um, because there's a lot of stuff in, like those episodes. Or there can be. It can also be like a slow one. In that way, it can fastly be done. But yeah, I also kind of need to get what's called Shimoneta done. Well, guys, until next time, see you guys. Have a good day, good night, wherever you are, and cheers, guys.